Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Ranita and I love gaming, especially in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I thought that I would just show you, how I capture the Arabians. There's the white and the black one in this video. I know that there's more on the map, but today I wanted to focus on these. Now I did have some trouble recording yesterday with my GTX, gaming thing. So this is actually just a commentary after playing. I was actually doing a commentary while I played and the whole thing just went completely bad. So I ended up doing this about 7 or 8 times. And this was the first playthrough. So, right off the bat, I had headed to Lake Isabella and I was just searching for this white Arabian. Now I do have a theory when it comes to capturing the Arabians because they are the elite horses, right, in this game. And I will talk about that theory as we go along, but as you can see, this is the first playthrough in itself, and I was able to get the white Arabian as soon as I got here. I took a nice round of Lake Isabella and then I came here and I saw it. I found the white Arabian several times. This was the first time with the wolves, and I automatically, decided to get rid of them because they're obviously going to stand in my way capturing this horse. So yeah, decided to just grab that horse, try getting it, and I was making a lot of mistakes, obviously. But anyway, my theory was basically that since Red Dead Redemption 2 deals a lot with symbolism, and you see this when Arthur has high honor, they are always showing you the stag in all of those cutscenes and stuff. You can see that, when he has low honor, there's a black coyote, if I'm not mistaken, like running across the screen, and then even his clothing changes when he's got high honor, low honor. All of these things are so significant. So earlier on when I was playing the game, I actually started wondering what if, because a lot of people were saying that they were having trouble finding the white Arabian, and I started thinking, what if the reason a lot of us couldn't find it is because, the color white represents purity and it's associated with good. And most of the times when I had headed here and I had not got high honor and I was actually playing like as a low honor Arthur, I was simply not able to find the Arabian at all. So yeah, that's basically my theory, that to find this horse, and I know that I'm totally messing up here, I was trying another technique of wounding the horse and then, trying to revive it so I didn't have to sit on it and then, get it. But basically that's my theory, that, if you have a high honor Arthur, you can essentially find the white Arabian easier. And of course, this is the kind of weather condition you want to go in with. It should be kind of clear, essentially. So this is the second time that I went in, and it's a different playthrough because, obviously I failed the first time, like killing the Arabian. So this is the second time, and there was no other animal around because I have actually found the Arabian even with a moose, and that was pretty cool too because I don't think I had seen that before. So this is the time I found it with no other animals, and I was able to tame it pretty quickly. So this one was successful, obviously, and in this playthrough my Arthur is a high honor Arthur. And yeah, we're just gonna run over and get it. So I hope that, if you've had some trouble finding the white Arabian, maybe this will actually make the difference. Because I generally keep my Arthur high honor, like I'm always doing things around the map. So I remember that one time when he was low, I actually went through entire towns just greeting people, doing a few missions to just get him back into the whiter area of the honor, because I know that it's a scale and there's red on one side and there's white on the other. So I just kept working my way up through that entire thing, and I eventually came back to Lake Isabella, and yeah, without a doubt that horse was waiting for me here. So this was a successful bonding, with the Arabian over here.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
And honestly, I just love the overall feel of the map. It's just so beautiful. So I didn't realize that it was actually so hard to get the Arabian, but yeah, I just thought that I would share my thoughts on it because I did see quite a few people saying that they had not been able to find it even though they had gone up here multiple times. And for me, it always shows up because, well, at least in this playthrough, it has always showed up for me. But it also kind of depends, I think, on the weather conditions. Like, it needs to be looking like this. And of course, you go in the daytime and it should be there waiting for you. So yeah, and then of course if you want to bond with it over here, you can just start feeding it, brushing it, doing things with it. One of my favorite ways to bond with horses and level them up really quickly is to just lead them, from one part of the map to the other. So I actually did lead the white Arabian from level 1 all the way to level 4 just by leading it across the map. And I'll put that up in a different video because I did want to just show you, like a bit of an ASMR RDR2 experience in that one. It was really fun, and I actually captured some really cool interactions in nature between wolves and a grizzly bear. And I haven't seen that before, so I thought that was cool. So now we're coming in to Saint Denis here, where I'm trying to capture the black Arabian. Now over here, this is also just a theory, and I really don't know if this has any weight at all, but this is just something I've noticed. Every time I try to get this black Arabian and Arthur is high honor, it simply is a pain in the butt. So my technique here is to commit a tiny little crime and get a little bit of a bounty on me, and then come back, pay the bounty, and then head to the spots where you're going to find it. So we just passed one of the spots where you generally find it, and I realized that the black Arabian was not there, so that's why I decided to just grab this guy and get a wanted sign, so that I have some of the law on me now. And you just need a small bounty. You don't need anything more than that. This is the right weather condition as well, but I'm going to have to sleep in a tent and come back. But essentially, this is what I'm doing. I'm just kind of escaping all the way out. And that's one of the locations for the black Arabian. I did manage to find the Arabian multiple times. And I did this technique every single time I was trying to find it, and it kind of did work. So this is just my way of getting it. Like I said, it may not have any weight, but you can always try it out and see if it works for you too. So yeah, I'm just running all the way out of Saint Denis. So this is one direction that I like to come from, because essentially I set up camp outside Saint Denis, and then I come back and I go through the train station area, and I sneak my way to the post office, pay off my bounty so that I don't have any problems. And usually right after that, the black Arabian has spawned for me. So this was basically, me just doing that exact thing. So shortly after this, I set up camp, and then I decided to head back in again. So this is after the camp has been, set up, and this is literally the next night, and I'm heading back in again. You can see what the weather condition is like over here. I like traveling by train tracks a lot. I enjoy that. So I decided to go in a different direction, because there are multiple locations that you can actually find the black Arabian. So this is another place that you can. So I'm going in over here, and I'll show you in a short while where you can find the Arabian, because this was actually successful. I was able to find it, and I'm getting my lasso ready because I'm trying to save the couple as well, because there are multiple scenarios that can play out here. You can, arrive too late, and the couple the wife gets killed. So usually then the husband either gets on the horse and runs off, so that's going to make it a bit harder, and you're going to get an even bigger bounty. So it's better to just go in prepared with your lasso, kind of lasso the thief, and you get the horse for free. So yeah, here you can see the black Arabians here, and I was really, really happy that it had spawned, and this is that exact scenario that's happening, the couple. So I immediately lassoed him, and as you can see, I do have a bounty, so it's not actually good for me to go into Saint Denis right now, because I'll have people bugging me. So anyway, this is what I did. I just tied him up, stopped the couple from getting attacked, ran over to the black Arabian, and essentially just got it. And that was that. It was so simple, so easy to get it. And then of course you just need to bond with it. You can do that in many ways. You can just feed it peppermints if you want, lead it. You can do so many different things to bond with the horse. But I was really happy that I found it, and this was definitely like a really, really fun way to get the Arabian. So this is one of the locations. Now I'm going to take you into the next one, and you're going to see that yet again, this was when, Arthur was kind of good, and you can see I'm going the exact same way here, and I'm preparing to get this Arabian, but I didn't have any trouble. I didn't have any bounty, so I don't know why. I was just not able to find it. The weather conditions and everything look perfect and fine. Usually it's about 1 a.m. After 1 a.m. and you're fine. You should be able to find it. But I had come in here, and I was simply not able to find the Arabian over here. So, see, I'm just coming up to that exact same spot and there's nothing there. And this was because, well, I suspect that it's because I didn't have any bounty, I hadn't caused any trouble. So then I decided to just ride through Saint Denis and check the other location as well. Because I know there's 3 locations where this boss can spawn, but I generally was checking, you know, those 2 that I showed you initially. So I saw that there was something going on here, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to use this as the opportunity to get myself in trouble.
Come with you. Please. I didn't take much.
This is so messed up.
It was just an apple. I'll stay there.
And honestly, it's just so annoying that, like, he's literally bullying that guy, and you get in trouble for stopping that. But it serves its purpose because I'm in trouble, so now I need to get out of Saint Denis, which I did do. Yikes, yeah, that kind of sucked. I was so sure I was going to die in this one, but luckily I managed to get back on my horse and, you know, get out of here. Yeah, so essentially I'm just getting out of Saint Denis again. So this is me camping on the other side of Saint Denis where the Gray's house is essentially. So right outside, you know, their plantations and everything, that's the entrance and it's near that mill. So I decided to try going in a different way. Now this is also a different location for finding the Arabian. It really doesn't matter where you camp, at least that's what I've noticed. It really just spawns like wherever you're kind of closest to from, you know, my understanding. But this is the way that I decided to go in this time. You can do it near the post office too. I've done it that way and I have been able to get the Black Arabian that way as well. So you can see the time, it's 1:21 a.m. That is perfect. The weather is perfect as well. This is exactly like, you know, the kind of weather you want, or it can even be darker than this at times. So I've noticed that when it's raining, I haven't seen this spawn in the rain. So I don't know if it spawns when it's raining. I generally like to go in when there's a bit of mist and a bit of fog. It makes it a little hard to see. And I've usually found the Black Arabian in these weather settings as well. So you can see I'm going past the stable over here, just taking a turn, going through that Saint Denis sign. And I'm basically heading to where that guy sells the newspapers because that's actually where you will find the Black Arabian as well. And the same scenario will play out and you will hear it like before you even get there. So that, yeah, see, like just seeing this here, you already know that Arabian's already there. So you need to be quick, you need to grab your lasso and do exactly what I'm doing here. So I grabbed him, I stopped him from killing the wife. And you can see the Black Arabian is right behind me over there.
Thank you for stepping in, sir. Let me free.
Lucky there was a real man around here. Thank you.
Right place, right time is all. This is very kind of you.
So I did notice that he gets on his horse if his wife dies sometimes. So, you know, this time, yeah, there was nobody getting on the horse because you saved them. And the Black Arabian is yours to keep over here, as you can see. So anyway, that's basically that for this video. A pretty simple way to get the Black Arabian, you know, stir up some trouble because black is associated usually with evil and just doing bad stuff. So I kind of was using the symbolism to get these horses. Again, this is just a theory, but you know, if this is something that you've noticed, then you can let me know as well. And I'll see you soon for another playthrough on my channel. I had a lot of fun, you know, explaining that to you today. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.